Alright, so let us not delay and get going. This week is a very interesting week. This week is the week for the US non-farm payroll. If you are not aware of, Friday US non-farm payroll at 8:30 p.m. Hi friends from Facebook. This live session will be on for 30 minutes. We'll be going through charts, having some discussion of the markets, and after which, if you wish to join us, then you have to be in our community to receive this. So apart from having our weekly meetup session, you will also receive, hi Martin, so you also receive things like my trade ideas, as well as this online discussion that we'll later go into on working with our graduates on how they plot the bet pattern and any Q&A and stuff like that. Alright, so the session will be going to about 10 p.m. but Facebook Live will be until 8:30, until 9. Alright, so hi Martin, hi Richard. Alright, so these are people from Facebook. You can just say hi. So how has been your trading week been? For the past 1 week, market has been pretty trendy, meaning to say that it moved in a single direction. Which is fine. One of the important thing is that you have to know your trading strategies and you have to know the performance well. So when you are hitting like consecutive losses and stuff like that, you know what you are going to expect. Just make sure that you are following the trading rules and you don't get stung out because of a bad what you call a trading decision that is act on impulse. If you are following your trade rules and you know your stats well, personally, what I see when you hit losing streak, let's say if happen, you just have to follow your trading rules and really stand firm, because the time that you start to hands up and agree, if you have gone through this, the time that you go into another strategy, you choose to hop, you choose anything else, then you'll find that you hit losses again, correct? So if you have to end this vicious cycle, first, do not overtrade. That will not put you into emotion distress, and followed by following your trade plan and trade rules. And if you are in doing this alone, then find a community that can support you. All right, and of course, Sengkang area. All right, so of course, if let's say if you love our way of teaching or whatsoever, just drop me a text. I'll send you the registration link, or why not, I'll just send it you now. You can just go to our website. Just to show a bit, this is the traders package. You can click it, and our online education is up and ready already. Alright, so during this COVID-19 period, you can watch this video. Alright, so what I do is, if you are our subscriber, you get these new features, you get software installed and stuff like that, just to share with you a bit first. And if you commit for 1 year, then you will have the access for the harmonic pattern trading. Alright, so this you'll get to learn everything about harmonic pattern. That's for people who commit for 1 year. And of course, Trade Ideas Live is what you need to really get started in trading, trend trading, counter trend trading. All the content is up. Alright, so if you see not enrolled, you can click to enroll, or you can just log in. So myself, I have not logged in, that's it. Alright, so students, if you have not go through this material, please go through. So right now I put it quite simple. You can just watch it. When time comes, you really have to get the scores of the quiz correct before you can move on to the next module. And in fact, that is better, I feel. Alright, so for harmonic pattern, right now as well, if let's say you have access and you really love it, what you can do is really you go and watch it first, because I'm going to change the setting to become you have to really work on this for, let's say, a week before you can move to the next topic, because it's not about rushing through the content, but it's very much into practicing it. Alright, so let us go into today's analysis. Alright, so euro dollar on the daily chart is let's move to the daily. So how will the session be conducted? We will go from euro dollar all the way to pound Australia. Of course, when the clock tick to 9, then Facebook session will be ended. then we'll just focus to work with our students and graduates in our Zoom meeting. Hi Brian. All right, so that's that. Okay, yeah, so euro dollar on the daily chart, we can see that is one of the pair that do not have a distinct trend on the daily chart. All right, so market has a break above and close below over here, break above, close above, and break below, close below, then went to a consolidation, then it break out of the consolidation and move into a sideways consolidation. So instead of moving lesser and lesser, it just rebound and hit the previous resistance and the previous support area over here. This one hit previous support, this one over here hit previous resistance. So if you have received my weekly market analysis, you know that I'm looking for a shorting opportunity. That trade never take place on my end because it lack of a few filters. So for traders, subscribers, and viewers, do note that when I share my analysis, is for you to really think about it. Alright, and of course, my subscriber will receive the entry, stops, and targets in our these trade ideas private session for our students to receive. But let's say if I really share my trade ideas example on the trade ideas educator, I've just shared oh, I have not posted that. Alright, so I have $1 yen setup coming up. So trades like this I have not engaged, so I may have a write-up, I paste it over here, and especially if it's bad pattern, I do expect everyone to know, at least my subscriber to know how to trade this bad pattern. You assess yourself and see if you want to engage the trade. For trades that I find that it has met my requirement and I choose to engage, I will post it over here. Okay, so back to euro dollar, retest of the previous high and previous low over here. Head down to the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart, you can see that it is more towards the sideways movement. All right, sideways movement right now. Okay, so these arrows do give some confirmation for a shorting opportunity, but since we are using live data, I will prefer the MT4 version. Okay, so on the daily chart, this is what you see down to the 4-hour. So the system will just plot it out for you. So over here you can see there's a deep crab. If you don't know how to trade it, just use whatever level that is being used. Or as a subscriber, of course, later on when the chat function is up, you can ask in the chat room. So typically when this happen, oh, subscriber, you should have also the videos over here. You can access the video. How to use the software, right? It's under the optimize harmonic pattern over here. Okay, yeah, so 4 videos to teach you how to use the software effectively. All right, and of course if you are looking to learn how to plot, then that will be another training over here. For subscriber that commit for 1 year, you save 2 months of subscription, and on top of that you get access to this. All right, so anyway, let's come back to this. Oops, just give me a while, sorry guys, the button is too close. Okay, good. Let me just bring out the chat first and manage participant chat. Okay, so alright, so on the daily chart, 4-hour chart is what we have down to the 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour you can see is pretty bearish movement. Back to daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. So in real life, this is how I do it. I look it naked, meaning to say that I remove all drawings that I did by just hiding it. Then I'll just open it up and see any changes. Alright, so this is the daily chart looking to buy at this level, sell at this level, down to the 4-hour. Alright, so on the 4-hour chart, what we have over here, there are 2 setup. If the market break and close below the low price over here at 1.0728, then the buying opportunity is quite low, which is 1.0317. Alright, one of the common mistake that traders love to do without much testing and understanding, they are thinking, oh, the pattern completes here, why not I just sell it all the way down? Please don't do that, because the pattern only completes when you touch the price, and even with that, it has to rebound and touch this price, all right, into the box and out of the box before it's a confirmed pattern. Okay, so personally I'll wait for a retest back to the entry after it has confirmed to have my best case scenario, meaning to say that it is a valid pattern. At the same time, it gives me a good reward is the risk. All right, down to the 1 hour. So 1 hour chart, you can see this very interesting thing that happened. We have a new break towards the low. Okay, so of course I'm waiting for a rebound for a shorting opportunity, but it doesn't stop me from using another trading strategy that allow me to buy at 1.0769. So I'm waiting something like a 3-bar reversal to engage over here. All right, so that is $0. So once that is done, I will usually go to the software to see if it spotted anything that I have not. All right, so the 1 hour chart, it has spotted a shark pattern. Interesting, right? So it is a shark pattern. It is at the hop level. So for counter trend trader, you can wait for this level for a buying opportunity over here. 1.0796. All right, traders, check your software on a 1 hour chart to see if this shark happen. If you are using different brokers, price feed might be different. Trade what you see, follow what you see. So if your software did not spot it, that means we are using the same software, yeah, provided. On your side, from your broker data, you don't get this shark pattern, then don't engage the trade. Got it? Good. Okay, so is quite a good setup on the 1 hour chart. So what we can do over here, we can plot it. Okay, so let me just it's a bit tricky sometimes when you use this trading view, because it's a different data. You do realize that, right? So when you have a different data, you might just not have the same measurements that allows you to plot it. All right, so here, so this should be the starting point. All right, so this is by the software. And it ended here. Change it to gray. This is our shark pattern. If you realize, some of our subscribers, they ask, hey Rain, I want a trading view version for the software. Not that I don't want to release, it's because there are certain things is not quite right. So we don't want to release at this level yet. We are still testing it. You can see that the indicators and stuff like that is a bit different. All right, so I still love TradingView. It's different because of the coding technology, the difference in the coding that causes it. All right, I love TradingView because it keeps my work very simple and very neat. As during the non-COVID period, I do travel around, and having just one place to have all my charts and trades is useful. All right, got it? All right, so we have a shark pattern on the 1 hour chart. Traders who are looking for a trading opportunity, this is the right way to trade shark. Oops, this is the right way to trade shark. Your target profits will be at 1.0920, and of course your second target profit will be 1.0993. So if you have the MT4 version, it will be good, because this software, I call it the assistant, will give you setup alert. Like for example, right now it does show a bullish pending ABCD. Well, for ABCD, people that gain the access for my online education would know that I will not trade it just like that, meaning to say that I will not just engage the trade. Hi Joseph. All right, so it must have something on the left. So in this case, we have a bad pattern. this bad pattern has took profit 1 and 2, came back down. This is known as a type 2 bad pattern. So no doubt right now we have a fresh ABCD setup. Traders who are familiar with that pattern, namely our students, what you can do is you can engage the trade as per normal. Alright, this is will be your target 1, target 2. Take it as a type 2 bad pattern. Your stop loss for bad pattern is at 63.99. Okay, and your target 1, 64.37, 64.52. Okay, that is your New Zealand yen. Got it? Okay, so if you want a bit more confirmation, you should look out for this arrow to happen on your software. This arrow over here, it looks something like this. To appear here, wait for a retest, then you enter. Okay, and these are all available to our Trade Others package subscriber. To the next pair, pound dollar. Pound dollar is one of the pair that has a trend. Alright, so this pound dollar, let me just, okay, so this is a bearish trend. Pound dollar is on a bearish run. Of course, a perfect shorting opportunity will be at 1.2738. Right now market has not pushed to there, and if you have watched this week weekly market analysis, I've shared that the market has pushed up to the previous high over here at 1.2625. okay, and it's looking for a shorting opportunity, but before any confirmation that I need to see happens, the market came down. I've shared earlier on when I share my analysis, is your take to really make your own trading decision. Even I have not traded, you can decide to engage the trade by using the skills and technique that I've taught you. Alright, that will be better. Then during student meetup session, I can answer those questions. Or let's say if I've engaged a trade, if you look at it, you disagree, just don't enter. Alright, don't follow blindly. Down to the 4-hour chart is a bigger zoom in version of the entire analysis, and is moving a bit sideways right now. 1-hour chart breaking off the previous support, you might see it that way. In fact, this is the market this is a move that push up, break above and close above over here. Okay, then market has a break and close below at this level. So what you can wait for is another break and close below at 1.2359. Then it is on a bearish trend. Right now, the market on pound dollar on 1-hour chart do not have a distinctive trend. On the daily chart, let me share with you my analysis. This bull crab pattern got us run for a 800 over pips trade. Pretty good run. In fact, that was shared to our subscriber. Let me just turn on the chat. Yeah, hop level. Yes, to answer to my student, hop level, you have to watch the video, Brian. We don't guess. Go and watch it. It's known as the harmonic optimal price. By default, it is the stop loss, but it also enable us to enter a trade. So let's say we enter a trade at the hop level. In my training video, I did share with you how you should be placing your new stop loss and what are the requirements you need to look for before you engage the trade. Yep. Alright, so in this case, this will be the stop loss. But let's say if the market came down to the hop level, alright, there is a way to engage it. Stop loss definitely is lower, but how low is that? There's a formula to it. Okay, good. Okay, so this is a very profitable trade that we have. These are the trades that we are waiting for to happen. On the 4-hour chart, there is a bearish bad pattern. If you fail to engage this, is fine. Waiting for a retracement or another trading opportunity to happen over here. So let us do a quick check on our software. Pound dollar, daily chart. Okay, no setup, no recent setup. 4-hour, nothing much. So if you have the software, you can actually trade both ways. Alright, at the dotted line you can short, over here you can long, but the preferred price to short and long will be at the solid line, but you exit at the opposite end, dotted line, with the arrow as a combination to engage the trade. Okay. To the 1 hour chart, nothing much. It has really hit the final take profit level. Of course, you can observe if the market retraces all the way back up to this level, you can trade within this band as well. Okay. To dollar yen, very interesting pair. Dollar yen on the daily chart is very alike to euro dollar in a way that it doesn't have a distinct trend. Okay, market do not have a distinct bullish or bearish trend. This is the previous low to high. Market have to break this level to be into the sell, and this is of course the low to high over here. It really need to break. It has broken this support level, but it has not created a new low. In fact, it went all the way back up again. So on the daily chart, there's no distinct trend. 4 hour, this is what we have. It just keep on sliding downwards, and this is one of the interesting part of the nature of dollar yen. Every pair move very different. So before you put any currency pair into your list, you have to understand how it move before you trade it. All right, so dollar yen have this tendency of this relentless movement. All right, so when it start to go down, it can move very, very slowly, and this is what is quite sickening to traders, if I may say. Let's say if they are caught in a buying opportunity, and let's say they don't put stop loss, it's like every move it seems like it's going to reverse, but it did not. All right, so really stop loss is really very important to protect your capital. 1 hour chart, you can see these are the signs that your eyes are really attracted to and say, oh, it's going up, it's going up. But you see, we even have stronger candle before. Can you see that? All right, went up a bit and came down again. All right, so you just have to really know your pairs well before you trade it. All right, so let me share with you my analysis. We have something over here. 4 hour chart, very, very interesting. We have two buying opportunity as I just take it as a counter trend trade because there's no distinct trend right now, so it cannot be trend trading. At 10420, there's a buying opportunity on the ABCD pattern. Not the top of my list. I need more confirmation over here to engage. Bad pattern complete at 10237 is much lower, correct? But on the 1 hour chart right now, we have something like right now. All right, we have this shark pattern. If you manage to short it over here, congratulations, well done. If you have not, then I don't know why, because I've shared this to public, like even non-subscriber receive this. Euro dollar, pound dollar, and dollar yen you receive every Monday. The only thing is you won't know my entry stops and targets. All right, so that's that. Okay, to access to entry stops and target, you have to be in our community. Okay, so let's say if you don't, we can always check here. You see, some of the trade setup I picked it up on my end, but the software should be able to pick up the same thing as well. You see, there's a butterfly pattern already formed up. Okay, based on the data over here, you see, you even pick up the shark. All right, so if you don't know where's the entry stops and targets for subscriber, no worries for you. This is your stop loss, target 1 and target 2. Okay, but shark is a bit tricky, just like name suggests, as well as crab pattern and ABCD. Okay, you see another pending pattern. So over here you see that it seems like it's complete, it touched both ends already, but why is it still pending? Because it will only be a valid setup one candle after the completion. The completion candle, we call it a T-bar, known as a terminal bar as well. So when this candle close and new one happen, later I can show you at 9 p.m. 6 more minutes ago. All right, it will have a the alert will come out as a confirmed pattern. Okay, so for myself, well, we have a bit of divergence over here, so I find that it's really fine to engage a trade. So traders, subscribers, students, all right, so you may move forward to place a pending order in. Yeah, I'm just surprised that I have not paste my analysis in, because I have did that already, and I thought that I already sent it through. You see, dollar yen butterfly. What happened, man? Okay, so never mind. So this dollar yen butterfly, I paste it on the Traders Educator first. Yep, so you can have a look over here. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so what I'll do is that you check your data at about 9. You look at this candle over here, the candle body of it. My data is 10690. Then this is your buy limit. You can set a buy limit over here. Then after that, this will be your stops, target 1 and target 2. Dollar yen. To the next pair. Alright, so next pair on the euro yen. Very, very interesting daily chart. We have this butterfly pattern as well. But first, it's a very strong bearish movement. It just keep on sliding down. Okay, so we did look for some confirmation, then the market just continue to break down. This is something that we can't prevent, which is fine. All right, that's where your reward is to risk, how you filter your trades really comes in important. All right. Okay, so let me just off this software first because it may take up a bit of resource. Alright, so I see there are some issues on the Facebook Live already. So I'll just end the Facebook Live soon. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Yeah, guys. Alright, so it's still live. Great. Okay, so let me just... Okay, good. Alright, so Euro Yen, very, very strong bearish movement over here to the 4-hour chart. It has just break and close below the low. A bit of reversal sign over here. Let's see how it closes, and we will need a confirmation candle to the 1-hour chart. This is what we have. Alright, back to daily. Let me share with you my analysis. Alright, so there is this bullish butterfly pattern. Okay. Well, if you still want to trade this, you have to wait for the daily chart confirmation to engage the trade. 4-hour, you can see that I have plotted this analysis to be extremely bearish. But during an extremely bearish movement, I still can do a counter trend trade to buy up, correct? So the market did went up the first time, second time it just fall through, and we just have to see how it settled down over here. Okay, if you are looking to engage this again, and let me just try to on the software again, because the software will take out quite a bit of the resources, and it may clock up the bandwidth. Alright, so let it run a bit. Alright, so for students or for traders, that is okay, so it's up. So let's see what the system actually catch up on the setup. Over here we have quite a number of setup, so let me just minimize it a bit. So this is an AB equals CD movement. Alright, this is an ABCD movement on this bigger setup. So indeed there is a buying opportunity over here, but just ABCD is just not good enough. Okay, if you look closely, let us just zoom in a bit. At this level, you can see that the market, this is a butterfly, this is a hop level for butterfly, 114.64. So personally, I have not engaged a lot of trades at that hop level for butterfly. Do not have the stats of the success rate, but the target profit level will be still the same. This will still be the target 11828, target 2 12025. Sorry, target 2 is 12003, cross butterfly. complete first, so you use the inner line. Okay, to the 4-hour chart, let's see if it spotted anything. Nothing on the 4-hour. In fact, if the market went all the way up and touches 11564 and retraces down, then we have a crab pattern on the 4-hour chart. To the 1-hour chart, nothing on the 1-hour chart. So that is our euro yen. Okay, so just right before the session ends for people in Facebook, we can go back and see the dollar yen over here. So at this moment, if you love to place a pending order, you can consider at 10609 as a level to see if you want to enter a buying opportunity. Alright, traders that have the software, target 10656, 10688. Okay, so if you are thinking at, hey Rain, just now you said that you need an arrow never appear. Well, if you are looking at this, then I will tell you that if the market is going high, I do not expect the arrow to appear again, because it has appeared over here. Market went down, a bit of RSI divergence over here. Okay, a bit of divergence over here. So it shouldn't have this arrow to reappear, but by having this setup, it appeared earlier on, and when the market is going down further and the market just go higher, when the candle is going lower, market going lower, the HSI and RSI went higher, it showed a divergence. So in fact, it's a strong sign for a buying opportunity. Okay, so for those who are interested, you can have a look over here. Stop loss 10597, target 10656, target 2 10688 on the 1-hour chart, dollar yen. Okay, so if you love this and if you want to see more of this, join us on our traders package. Right now it includes the online education, all right, software installation, and stuff like that. And of course, if you want to see how my trading styles can help you and stuff like that, you can always join us. Tomorrow we have a workshop. Okay, tomorrow we have a workshop from 8 to 10:30. Do register and find out more. Alright, so friends from Facebook, I will just leave you here. Good luck for your trading, and we will be continuing this session with our subscriber in Zoom. Alright, so all the best to you. Take care and goodbye, guys. Any questions, just drop me a message. Yeah. Okay, so with that done, guys. Okay, you can turn on your mic if you want to. We can have a bit of interaction, Q&A, and of course I will still continue running through the rest of the chart.